Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Bearcat Hoops YouTube channel. I'm head coach Kip Ioane. Excited today to share with you all the information about our incoming class of recruits for the 2013-14 season, our freshmen and our transfers list. Want to get this out to you today, show you some images, some pictures of the guys in action, and talk to you about why we like them as players and why they're going to be great additions to us on and off the floor. First of all, before we get going down the list of guys that are coming into Salem, I want to give a major shout out and thanks to our staff. Assistant Coach J.J. Davis, Assistant Coach Kevin McCrae, who were instrumental in helping me put this class together. Their work on the phones, their work in the mail, on the emails, their work on the campus visits were absolutely vital and invaluable to what we put together, what we had to do to bring these guys to campus and getting these kids to know as much about us as possible, so they felt comfortable making this their choice to mold them into the great men they're going to be 4 years from now. Without further ado, let's jump into our class for the Bearcats, the newest and the greatest cats coming in for our program. First of all, Jake Stevens, a 6'7" combo forward out of Eagle High School in Eagle, Idaho, a 5A Southern Idaho Conference All-Star, 10 points a game, 6.5 rebounds, 53% field goals, and a top 5 shot blocker in the state. The thing I like about Jake the most is just his approach to the game, his work ethic, and how versatile he can be. You know, with his length, his ability to put the ball on the floor, his ability to shoot from spots, his ability to guard, really. 3 different spots on the floor is going to make him a great asset for us going forward. And like all the guys in this class, how hard he works, how well he prepares, how well he performs in the fall is going to determine where his minutes land for us. But he's a guy we're very excited to add. Jake Stevens out of Eagle, Idaho. Next, we're talking about Jared Baumgartner, an Oregon kid out of Albany, Oregon, Crescent Valley High School, the Defensive Player of the Year in the Mid-Willamette Conference, Oregon 5A Conference. Very excited about Jared. He's been a camper at Pro Hoop Camp of ours, so we're very familiar with his game. We were excited to see him blossom this season at CV under Coach Matt Stair. Averaged 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, 2.3 steals per game, and I think the one word that really defines Jared is disruption. You know, every time we went to see him play or saw him on film, here's a guy that was getting the steal, getting a deflection, taking a charge, getting a rebound. That Defensive Player of the Year was well-deserved, and I think offensively he's really put in the time and got to a point where we hope he can compete for some time for us right away. He's a type of kid from a great family background that's really going to buy into our family atmosphere and excel. Jared Baumgartner, 6'2" combo wing from Crescent Valley High School here in Oregon. Next up, we talk about Hayden Russell, 6'1". We project him right now as a tempo or a lead guard for us out of Woodland, California, Da Vinci High School. First team All Delta Valley Conference, 19 points a game, 7 assists per game, team MVP and a Metro Valley honorable mention selection during his senior year. And he's simply a guy that can attack. You know, he played in a dynamic, very, very up-tempo system at Da Vinci High School, and he knows how to get to the rim and create for others. That's what we really liked about him, is he can be a weapon for us off the bounce. We really like what Hayden brings to the table. Excited to see him here in the fall. Hayden Russell, 6'1" combo guard out of Woodland, California. Next up, we have a two-sport athlete, Johnny Verdine, 6'4", from Seattle, Washington, Ballard High School. Second-team All-King Cole performer on the hardwood, 12 points per game, 6 rebounds per game. Also an All-King Cole League quarterback in football, and he will play quarterback here at Willamette. Recruited by the football program here, continues a long line of dual-sport athletes for us. You know, we've had Scott Shotgun, Joe Pincala, Bubba Lemon, Cody Pastorino, and just recently Terrell Malley, all-conference player for us, and a great football players for the football program. Johnny has a chance to be very versatile for us. He can put the ball in the hole from range, can put it on the ground, and has great length. So we're excited to get him back when the football team gets their shot at him in the fall. We're excited to add Johnny. Johnny Verdine, 6'4", Ballard High School, Seattle, Washington. Next, we're going to talk about Matt Logan, 6'2" guard out of Bend, Oregon, continues the great line of kids we've gotten from Mountain View High School. Simon Curry played, it's a Mountain View guy for us. Sean Dart, our captain, that just got nominated as a Jocelyn's Trophy finalist this past year, graduated. Matt's from the same program. Coach Craig Reed does an amazing job with his kids in Mountain View. We never have to worry about them off the floor. They get it. They're part of a family. They want to be great leaders, and Matt continues that. Came on off a tremendous knee injury. Did a great job fighting his way back. Almost averaged just under 10 points a game, 3 assists. Was the most inspirational award winner for Mountain View. Helped lead them to the Oregon 5A semifinals and a 5th place finish. Is going to do some great things as he gets more time of rehab and helping his knee get back to strength level. We're excited about Matt. Matt Logan, 6'2", out of Bend, Oregon, Mountain View High School. Next, you talk about Zach Johnson, 6'3", out of Ogden, Utah, St. Joseph's. All-region first team and a team captain this past year for St. Joseph's. 10 points a game, 8 rebounds, 2 steals. Led St. Joseph's to their best record in the past 20 years, which is a great thing. We like guys coming in that have had experience turning programs around and getting some W's under their belt. Has great length, can put the ball in the basket, and once he gets in our weightlifting program, we're excited about what Zach adds and what he can bring to the program. 6'3", Zach Johnson out of Ogden, Utah. Next, we have Boris Chan, 6'5", forward out of Santa Ana, California, Tustin High School. 12 points a game, 5 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game. And I think Boris is a guy with his build, his solid build, is a great find for us. He's a guy that's comfortable working his tail off, battling, and we look forward to his growth once we get him here on campus and get started to work with him. Boris Chan, 6'5", out of Tustin High School in California. Next, we have Ricky Fujita. Ricky's an interesting case. He's from Stadium High School, just like Sam Walters will be a senior on our team this year. Has been away from the game a little bit, kind of went down a different path life-wise that he wanted to kind of pursue, and then kind of found that basketball calling coming back to him. So Ricky, he's got to get back in basketball shape, but he was a second-team All-Narrows League guy as a senior. Great work ethic, great physical strength. We think there's a couple positions he can factor into once he gets his basketball legs back underneath him. Finally, we have Ben Fuji-Rios out of Menlo Park, California, Mid-Peninsula High School. 6-foot guard, is a tough-nosed kid, overcome some adversity off the floor to kind of right himself and be back in the mix basketball-wise. Very creative off the bounce, can put the ball in the basket. We think he fits us off the floor as well. Ben Fuji-Rios, 6 foot, out of Menlo Park, California. And that takes you through our guys coming in. That gives you 8 Bearcats coming into the program we're excited about. Remember, we have a varsity and a JV program. All these players are eligible for either team or both teams at some point during the year. It all depends on how they perform when the lights go up in the fall and we start tracking practice, doing our CAT score metric on how players perform. We love all their potential, but potential only gets you here. Once you're here, you got to give us performance, and we think these guys fit the Bearcat mold of great men who want to be part of a great family and put together a winning tradition on and off the court. So we're excited to have them, excited to introduce them to you guys, and hope you enjoyed this look at our recruiting class. Go Bearcats.